no be small trek I dey trek o, I swear. No be small trek.
It's not fair because the cost of transportation now is very high.
The transportation rate in Abuja now is on the high side, very, very high side.
You can't achieve anything staying in one place. You have to move. So movement has become very difficult now. So that is it basically.
Is it in 6 months? This fuel will suffer for it for 3 or 4 months, and after then it will crash down. Fine.
Vegetable you buy at some certain price has gone up because of the cost of transportation from the north or from east to a certain place has gone up.
It is not being okay that is the issue. You know, in every reforms, we must pass through the hurdles, but at the end, is there a desired result? Now, as a science student, when you are doing titration, it is the end point. What is the end point? If we are going to pass through this, maybe in the next few months, and at the end, we'll get desired result like the way we have in the Ministry of Communication. Now, I remember during the MTN, when MTN came, you make a second call, you pay 15 naira for 1 minute. But when Glo came, it forced it down to per second. At the point you recharge your phone, after 1 week or 2 weeks, they say no access. But now, when I recharge, if I like, I make call or not, is there. So if removing the subsidy will bring peace and stability into the nation, fine, we are good.
Well, the removal of subsidy is not really going well with us or we youth or even workers. The thing is seriously it's not fair because the cost of transportation now is very high. Something that where they are going like 50 naira is now 100 naira, where they are going like 200, now 300, 400. So we are not comfortable with it.
I think about the fuel subsidy is biting harder, is telling on everybody. Maybe the government have a good intentions, but the way they remove it is what is pinching everybody because the members of the public have lost exactly confidence on the government. We are no longer trusting the government again because they have so many promises which have not been fulfilled. They remove subsidy from kerosene. The members of the public have not seen any effect on the one that they remove from kerosene. And in the same vein, they remove subsidy from gas. We have not felt any impact of the subsidy from gas. How do we know that this one that they remove from the fuel that the members of the public are going to see the impact of it?
Well, the subsidy removal, it's not a bad idea if the right structures are in place. If your refineries are working, and once your refineries are working, you don't need to import fuel. The cost of producing a liter of fuel will be lesser, and because you're incurring more cost in transportation, and because we excavate this crude and then take it abroad, and then bring it back to Nigeria to sell at international rates. But if our refineries are working, then you see that the cost of producing fuel will be less. And if they are subsidizing, if they remove this fuel subsidy, it won't really affect the masses.
As we all know now, so the federal government are claiming that it's actually a positive thing, that a lot of corruption is going on around the fuel subsidy thing. So we have been made to believe that it's actually for the betterment of the country, you know. So we are hoping that the effect of this removal now will get better, you know, with time. As time goes on, get better. But as it stands now, as Nigerians, we are really going a lot. The price of transportation has increased. Prices of our everyday commodities have gone up as well. So it is really a tough one on us as Nigerians.
The target is it in 6 months? This fuel will suffer for it for 3 or 4 months, and after then it will crash down. Fine, we are good. But if it's going to continue and there is no desired result, then no need.
Everywhere is choked up, so we are not comfortable with it.
They mistrust the people that don't have trust in government anymore. So that is the fear that some of us are developing. If they will channel the money to where that will be used for the youths and employment and other industry, reviving our refinery is a good thing that will happen to this country so far.
And again, definitely it affects not just cost of transportation. There's hike in food price. There's increase in inflation because of the hike in transportation.
Since the federal government has made us to believe that it is for the betterment, it's actually a positive thing that they have done. So we just hope as time goes on, the things get better.
Is I can say the increment is 3%, 300% increment, because formerly we are paying 200, now we are paying, formerly we are paying 200, but now we are paying 500 naira. So it's not easy at all.
I am in support of the subsidy if the right infrastructures are put in place to elevate the plight of the masses.
By God's grace, we are children of God, and God is helping us. So even in the business world, God is helping us, and we are buying the fuel. So, but I know with time we'll get used to it.
The premium motor spirit is the thing that affects every sectors of the economy, because even the businesses is crippling down. The every other aspect of life is not easy. It's telling on everybody, for real.